back in the 50s, right? And he said that's the way they will be just before the rapture. And when he saw these future cars, he said, listen to this now. This is crazy. This is 1956. Now he sees it in 33, but he repeats it to everybody in the 50s. Quote, it will come to pass that cars will not be run by a steering wheel. Something else will run them like a remote control. You can't hit another car because it's remote. Well, they've got that now where the car stops before it hits a car. Listen to this quote. I saw a family driving an automobile with a glass top. Now they have those now, right? The glass. All right, and didn't see a steering wheel. It was controlled by some kind of radar. People were playing games while it was driving itself. This is the 1950s.
And back then, it had to be God. There's no way
they thought he was nuts. They said, a car's never going to drive itself. How will this happen? All right, he says, now when you get to that point, and I'm going to skip over this because here's what everybody's going to be interested in. He said, after the cars are shaped with eggs, after you get cars that drive by themselves, now I'm going to give you the quotes. I have these quotes right here, so I'm not making this up. Quote, America will become ruled by a woman. Quote, a woman will take the place of a president or something in great high power in America. Quote, I predict before the coming of the Lord, a woman will rise to be the leader. Quote, I saw a woman either be president or come to some great power of some sort in the United States before the annihilation of the world. He meant by that a major world war that would affect the world. Quote, I saw a great woman rise up in America, well-dressed and beautiful, but cruel in her heart. She will either guide or lead the nation to ruin. Later, he used the word she would pollute the nation. And here's the last one. Remember in that day before the end comes that a woman, that you all keep all this wrote down. His grammar was really bad, so it should say written down. There will be a powerful woman raised up either to be president or a dictator, some great powerful woman in the United States. And she, meaning America, will sink under the influence of the woman. And so he repeated this. This was part of the 33 prophecy, and then he repeated it very heavily in the 50s, and he repeated it right before his death happened in the accident. Here's one more. I've got to give you this one. The morals of our women are going to fall into such degraded things. They're going to be a disgrace to all nations. I saw a woman standing in the United States like a great queen or something. She made America go with her step.